Everybody out there in YouTube land, we're at a work order and I just want to show off my technique for using the SkyVac Interceptor when I have overgrowth. Like I said in a previous training video, I'm tapping the gooseneck tool to kind of get that top layer off, and then you see where every time you see one of these little plants, I'm just trying to grab that little plant, take it over. The problem is I got concrete right here, so any dirt that hit this concrete is going to be crazy, but it is what it is. Yep, I'm being recorded and I'm also recording. Alright, so basically I'm going to get my tripod, I'm going to set up right here, and you're going to see me doing my technique and just try to follow along. All I'm doing is I'm clearing that top layer, I'm getting down to that bottom part of the gutter, and then I'm going to put my gooseneck tool at an angle and slide it that way, you know, so that way whatever's in the gutter can naturally pull into the SkyVac. The thing is a lot of mud. That's why I charge for overgrowth, because in order for those plants to grow, it's a lot of mud, dirt, soil in there, and it's going to clog up my machine. So I'll lose suction very fast because it's so heavy. Like, it's so much soil flowing through the hose that it gets heavy and it gets bogged down and it can't properly flow through the hose. So what I have to do is I'll have to disconnect from suction, connect to the blow, turn the blow on max, and I'll kind of whip the hose.
You are currently being recorded.
Yes, I am. So basically, if you see me stopping and everything like that, I'll try to turn the tripod so you can see how I'm clearing my hose. But yeah, that's basically what's going to be going down. I'm going to be clearing that top layer. I'm going to get down to the bottom metal part, and then I'm going to get my tool from this way to that way at an angle, kind of slide it over, so whatever's this way it will be pulling into the hose. And then if I ever get overclogged, I'm going to stop what I'm doing, disconnect the hose from the pipe, and set it on blow setting, and I'm going to kind of just whip the hose so whatever's in there, it'll flow and it'll collect, and then it'll fly out. So all right, let me go ahead and get started. All right, I'm back. I just want to show what I mean by whip lashing. So I have it on blow setting. All of the dirt getting pushed through, and on the other side got this. Okay, all right, I'm keep going. All right, here it goes. Check the suction. I got good suction in here. Right now my suction decreased because there's so much mud in there. So I'll open up my vacuum release. I'm just going to raise my hose, and it's still clogged up down there, so I'm just going to go up to the machine and wiggle the vacuum hose. Yeah, if you can upgrade to the steel hose, you know, the steel hose, instead of this, I think it's like the default vacuum hose. I'm going to upgrade to the steel one so it doesn't collapse on itself as much. Hopefully it doesn't collapse at all if it's made out of steel. Alright, here I go. Okay. Get that section, so we're good. I tapped it, it was on the end of it, and then I take whatever it is and I tap the roof. I'm just trying to get this top there. Tap it. another trick to help from the hose collapsing on itself, reduce the power of the engine so it's not sucking so hard. So I reduce the power maybe 1 notch below where the recommended power should be at. So the less suction, the less chance of it sucking so hard it just collapses the vacuum hose. Alright, going back in there. I got the top layers down right here. We're going to keep trying to attack the upper layers to that. We don't want all that. Every time it gets clogged up, it's going to collapse my vacuum hose. So I don't want to get this suction clogged up. I want to just put it lightly in the gutter so it picks up whatever's there, then I can drop it over the side. So this is why you have to charge for stuffed gutters. When you see trees going out, it typically takes about twice as long. And as you see, you get twice as dirty. So you gotta charge for that. Trying to get that top layer. Alright, so there is a segment, like a nail or whatever, they attach the gutter to the facer board. So every, I don't know, like 2 or 3 feet, there's a segment that blocks it. So I made it there, and that's how I know how far I need to go. As soon as I make it to a segment, right there, I can't push it no further. I know I'm not going to go there. I'm going to bring it back. I'm trying to get that top layer. Okay, I'm going for this screw right here. It's not covered, but you know, lightly tap right there. As soon as I feel something, I lift it up so it doesn't get clogged up, you know? Very light tap. There we go. You want it to just naturally suck into. Alright, so I'm down to the bottom almost, so I'm going to angle my tool this way so it can go and suck it over through. And every now and then I'll check my tool by lifting it out of the gutter. And I'm feeling the flat metal of the gutter now. So I know that's good. I remember that segment, and they have segments in there, so I can't go any further. So I gotta go over the segment. Now I'm angling my tool this way to get underneath. Hold on, there it is. I'll get underneath the segment. And I know I'm at the bottom layer, and I can feel the metal in the gutter. So I know I'm in the bottom layer. So it'll turn from soft to hard. You'll feel it go from soft, you know that's dirt and everything like that. See, it's metal in there. So I know that I got the whole thing clear. Look how easy I can slide that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just want to show my technique. I'm going to keep going down. It's basically repetitive. It's going to be the same thing. So I don't want to just record redundancy, but that's my technique. You know, we're going to clear the top layer by tapping it, get to the middle, angle the tool, go back and forth until you get down to the bottom metal, go like that, and then once you're done, switch from vacuum to blow, and just blow whatever's left, that last 10%, 15%, blow that all to the end, and then switch it back to vacuum, suck up that little bit, and you're good. All right, thank y'all so much, okay? All right, so I did the back. I did that little section right here, but I noticed that it just kept collapsing on me. So I was like, oh, it's probably full. And then the suction started going down. So I was like, yeah, it's probably full. So as you see, it's definitely full. Definitely a lot of soil. You know, it's more soil than leaves and pine straw. And that's why you got to charge for overfilled gutters. Not overclogged. You call it overfilled gutters. Because that's just what it is. It's overly filled. So, yep, this is how it looks. It's mainly mud and stuff like that going through the hose, and it makes it a lot harder, a lot longer. And this is going to be heavy as I struggle to push it through. this grass. I'm not going to struggle. I'm just exaggerating, but still, it is definitely a chore. So what I like to do is remove the heavy top, and then I'll push it, you know, accordingly. But I'm going to need both hands, so I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so I pushed all the way over into, you know, well into the wood line, you know, and then you can just tip it over. Hold on, gotta sneeze. Excuse me. That's how it's like being outside. Okay, so tip that over. Okay, and there we go. Tip it again. Kind of tap it. Easy peasy. It's in there. And now I just gotta roll this back. This is a hell of a lot lighter now. I can probably pull it one arm. So as you see, it's in the tree line. You don't gotta worry about buckets or anything like that. That's what I love about this machine. You don't gotta keep filling buckets, hand it to your assistant. He's emptying the bucket, he's passing you a new bucket, then you gotta come back, keep the buckets going. None of that. I got all this whole backside done, and then that little section, it was so filled up that that was the first load. All right. Okay, here's what I mean by the hose is so heavy, no matter what I do, it's always gonna bend, and then I need to flip it to the blow and get all this heavy soil out of the hose. Shaking it, trying to get this out. And this is really heavy right now. That's how you can tell it needs to be clear. Before I do that, let me go ahead and I'm gonna set my end onto the grass so the dirt doesn't shoot all over the concrete and create something like that. What y'all didn't see is I already cleared the top layer. Going to the right, I'm on the bottom, and I'm just vacuuming all that little 20% that I missed. I'm just vacuuming that little bit of 20% stuff, and after I do this, I'm gonna blow everything from over here to the right. Okay, so I have the gooseneck tool in the downspout. I'm going to switch from vacuum to blow. So as you see, it's in that downspout and it's blowing everything down, whatever I couldn't vacuum that's inside of this little S curve right here. So it's blowing it down. And I leave it there for about 10 seconds on maximum engine power. So now what I'm about to do is take it out of the downspout and blow whatever's down there back this direction. So that little 10% that I missed is gonna get swept or pushed back this way, and it's gonna be nice and clear when I record the after footage. found where I'm at, and I'm gonna switch to vacuum because I see it piling up. Switch to vacuum and keep going down. Remember the top layer first. I'm not trying to stuff it. I do not want it to get clogged. I have it in the gutter very lightly. Alright, I'm at the bottom of the gutter. I'm at the segment. I'm going to come back, reverse, back. But I'm angling my tool like this. So that little 10%, 15%, getting vacuumed up. Alright, it's nice and smooth. I'm going to keep going. Alright, my vacuum is low. I'm going to check on my hose. I don't feel much vacuum right here. Check on my hose. That was close. Yeah, this hose is very heavy. There's a lot of soil in it. So no matter what I do, it's going to still collapse because of the weight of the hose. So I'm going to whip it on this side and try to get most of that soil out, or at least get it from this end to the other end so it can go hopefully into the machine. Is too heavy, so I'm gonna have to clear this line one more time. I'm just gonna have a lot of trouble. Okay, anytime you feel that the vacuum hose is too heavy, you're gonna have to clear it. Just take time out and get it done. Make sure you have protective eyewear because this thing is whiplashing everywhere, and luckily I wear glasses. If I didn't wear glasses, there'll be a problem. So yeah, I just gotta do the rest of this side right here and I'll be good. I already went from here to there. So what happened just now, I was trying to move it with the engine on, and basically it'll sense, I guess, the level of the oil, and if it's off, the engine will automatically turn off. So just go ahead, turn the engine off, disconnect the hoses, move your machine, reconnect everything. Going for that top layer. The hose is so heavy, it keeps collapsing, so you gotta charge for this stuff. I think I charge like an extra $40 per side or something like that. I'll show a screenshot of what my rate is, but you know, wherever you live is different, you know. had to give myself a little bit more power. Yeah, I can literally feel the hose getting heavier. It's just that much soil up there. All right, at this point, my hose is already filled with soil, so I gotta clear the hose. After I clear the hose, I'm gonna blow from here all the way to the other side. Actually, no, I'm gonna blow from this side all the way back that way, okay? Because basically I started blowing from that other end, and I'm gonna keep it going and blow it all the way down as far as I can to that last segment before, keep in mind, before the downspout, okay? And then I'm going to switch back to vacuum, suck up whatever I blew from the other side over to the end, suck up that little bit, and then I'm basically done. So I'm not going to repeat this. You guys already know this process. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so here it is. Everything that came out of those gutters. Man, that's a lot. Alrighty, that is that. We are done here. All I gotta do next is just load up the van. It's gonna take me about 15 minutes to do that. Show the client the before and after footage with the SkyCam, and submit the invoice. Hopefully she pay with a check. That way I don't gotta worry about fees from credit cards. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, guys, when you have those overgrowth in the gutters and everything like that, you gotta charge for each one. I did not time this job. I don't even know how long I've been here. I want to say I've been here for about 2 hours, maybe under 2 hours, working solo. And here is the invoice right here. As you can see, what I charge per side for overfilled gutters. And like I said, I try not to. My rule of thumb is if it takes me longer, number one, if I see plants growing out the gutters, that's number one. I'll let them know, hey, I might have to charge you for overfilled gutters per side. Number two, look at how I look. All right, hold up. Look at me. I'm dirty. I know I'm wearing all white, and it really shows all the dirt and everything like that. But how much dirt is being, flashed in your face, all in your hair and everything like that, So all that extra time, extra messy, you just gotta account for that. So all right, appreciate everybody watching these videos. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much. Don't forget to drop me some support. and comment in the comment section. You got any questions about the SkyVac Interceptor? I'm gonna leave a link in the description if y'all are interested in ordering one. You want to support the channel. I greatly appreciate that. If you're considering getting a SkyVac for your gutter cleaning service, use my link and support the channel. I appreciate y'all. All right.